Good morning, guys. It's a little bit before 5:30, May 16th, I think. I was thinking about like goals and dreams this morning, because when you're watching these videos on YouTube, it's like your dreams should fucking scare you. Yeah. That's true for like a very few handful of people. You should be shooting way up here for something, but for most people that's too much. Like just hearing that is like, well, dreams should scare me. I'm confused. Most people don't dream to run a marathon at the end of the summer. Most people don't dream to be 4% body fat by this date for a bodybuilding contest. Most people don't actually have a dream that they see as a realistic goal of being a millionaire in 3 years from now. You know, and most people don't know even where they're at, where they stand in comparison to that goal or dream right now. They don't know how far they can run without stopping. They don't know how long it would take to pay off their debt if they stopped eating out, you know. So you have to do little things along the way if you do have a goal of any size in mind. You have to be able to gauge where you currently stand. Like when for example, when I'm doing my cardio, somewhere in the 7 to 10 minute range, every 7 to 10 minutes, I will put my feet on the sides for about a minute and catch my breath. And then, so I don't ever stop the treadmill, you know. So say if I do 45 minutes worth of cardio, I've taken 5 or 6 1-minute breaks, you know, without stopping. Because a lot of them, if you hit stop after 20 minutes, they like fucking reset, and it's annoying as shit. Or they only give you like 30 seconds to pause on some brands, things like that. So I just put my feet on the sides for a minute and get back to it. So with that being said, today I decided when I woke up, I'm like, let's see how far I can go without taking a 1-minute break, you know. So I know kind of how to gauge amping my morning cardio up. So I said I'm just going to walk until I can't walk. If I have to adjust the speed a little bit, I will. So I stayed between a 3.1 and a 3.5 mile an hour walk. Remember, I only got one leg, so like this is nothing spectacular. I don't run. I can't run yet. I haven't figured it out. I'm not saying that I never will. I hope to actually during this prep figure out how to trot a little bit, but right now it's not a thing. So 3.1 to 3.5 miles an hour. I made it 22 minutes before I put my feet on the sides for a minute. I ended up doing 45 minutes worth of cardio this morning. So at 22, I took a minute break, and then again at 33. So I did 22 minutes and then 10 minutes essentially, because you get started again at 23, and I went to 23, and then I finished it. So today, out of 45 minutes, took 2 minutes worth of break, which is less than half of normal. So now I know where I stand, and people need to do things like this for their daily activities or finances or whatever their goal is, you know. You need to, if it's money, you need to sit down and say, I make this much every month. I pay out this much every month, or have to pay out. I fucking waste this much every month going to Applebee's and going to some shitty bar every Saturday with the guys from 11th grade, even though I'm 47 years old. I just can't get rid of these 11th graders. So hypothetically, if I quit, if I just took away one of those things, say you'll keep Applebee's with your family one night a week, because that's not a terrible thing, but I'm going to take away sloppy Saturdays with my 11th grade friends. Now I have this much extra every month. Okay, if I add this much extra onto my car every month, do a little math on the interest that you're beating, you'll pay off your car X amount faster. Or, oh, I got X amount of credit card debt. So if I simply stop buying dumb shit like more shoes or a $4 energy drink every single time I walk into the gas station, which can be daily for some people, multiple times. Some people drive a lot for work, so they got to stop twice. You stop spending $20 inside the store every time you go in there. That shit adds up. I know people are like, oh, $20. Because I used to say this shit too, like, oh yeah, well, I want this beef jerky, I want this monster. And I'll still get the shit sometimes, I'm human. I'm not saying this is the perfect thing, but say you get that little bullshit bag of beef jerky, that's $8. You get a 20-ounce pop, that's almost $3 now in 2023. Depending on, that's in the Detroit area. I'm sure if you live in California, it's fucking $7 or some ridiculous shit. So now I've gotten a little bag of beef jerky in a pop, and that's $10 right off the rip. Some of you got to buy scratch-offs when you walk in. Like, there's so many things that you can absolutely start telling yourself less of or no more of and make your life exponentially better, or diet-wise. Today, normally I eat this much, and I admit to this much, because that's most of you. So today, I'm not going to have cereal before bed, that's just an example. I'm not attacking people that eat cereal. I fucking love cereal. I miss it right now because I'm dieting. I would love to have a fucking cake mixing bowl of Captain Crunch, but it's just not in the diet's budget right now, Or this time when I go shopping, I'm not going to buy any individually wrapped snacks, like brownies and mini muffins and cupcakes and shit like that, There's ways to slowly get into something, like a diet, saving money, exercising. You don't have to just say, oh, tomorrow I'm joining the gym and I'm going to walk 17 miles a day and I'm going to lose 48 pounds in 2 weeks and I'm going to pay off my house by next year. Jesus Christ. Just start chipping away at things. Just start chipping away a little bit and a little bit more and a little bit more. And that's how you build habits. There's studies done on how to build good habits. I think it's 90 days to create a better habit. So you have to be consistent. You have to do this same little task for 90 days. Just pick one of them. And then on day 91, add the second one. Instead of saying, I'm just going to totally rob myself of everything I consider a joy that I have to have today. Just take away one at a time, half of one at a time, whatever it takes to get you there until you see the results. And once you do see the results of these things, like, wow, this isn't even that bad. Or when you do have that snack finally, well, I haven't bought a honey bun at the gas station and some beef jerky in 2 months. I'm going to get one today on the way to work. And when you finally eat that sugary motherfucker and that salty beef jerky, you're going to be like, ugh, I can't take it. Or, I hear a lot of people say too, oh, I didn't have pop for 6 months and then I cracked open a can of Coke. And when I took a swig of it, I thought I was going to fucking die. And now I haven't drank a pop in 3 years. So, who knows? You could be that lucky person too. Like I said, figure out where you are. Don't just dive in head first to the deep end and you can't even swim yet. Walk down the stairs in the shallow end with your floaties on. Dip your toes. Go waist high. Go chest high. Ease into improvements so you don't get fucking irritated and discouraged. Peace.